What up, guys? It's your boy JPhysique. One time for the one time. Alright, before we start this mobility video this week, it's gonna be a two-part series, by the way. First of all, I just want to thank each and every one of you guys because I had to re-upload my video on Monday, but you guys still checked out the re-upload, which was fucking amazing, guys. But even if you didn't re-watch it, even if you just clicked and re-liked it, matter of fact, even if you had time to re-comment it, I appreciate that, guys. That means a lot, and it's making the channel grow, and I appreciate that. Alright, guys, so today we're gonna go through some hip mobility stuff. First part of this video this Thursday will be, or actually you guys are gonna watch it right now. The fuck am I talking about? But it's gonna be how to fix the anterior tilt, so we'll be able to get those hips opened up a little bit more, because you know you guys sit down all day, or if you have an office job, you guys have really tight hip flexors and tight quads. Just from sitting all day, you're not activating your hamstrings or your glutes. So we're gonna take you through a couple stretches and how to loosen that up. The next week video, that's the good one right there. That's gonna be the band work, mobility stuff to really open those hips so we could be able to sit deep in those squats or pull those deadlifts from the ground. All right, guys, JPhysique. What's up, guys? It's your boy JPhysique. We over here on the field. We got a big show in the background. Oh yeah, it's another beautiful day, guys. Beautiful day. Might be a little bit too sunny. Can it be too sunny? Trying to get that vitamin D3 in my system. For part one today, we're gonna just do how to fix the anterior tilt real quick, or ways to actually make it better. Because you guys sit down all day, right? You guys have office jobs, or you guys just sitting down from your work, driving, if you guys drive far. Your hip flexors, your abductors, and your quads are always at work. Your glutes and hamstrings are never really worked. So you're putting a lot of pressure into those areas. That's why you guys have that tilt. So when you guys stand, it's always out. So, and then as you stand, you really try to push out even more. That makes it twice as worse. So we'll take you through that right now, guys. What's up, guys? Your boy JPhysique. So, step one, fixing the anterior tilt. Here today we're gonna be using a softball. You can either use a softball, a lacrosse ball, any type of ball. But I like to use these just a little bit bigger. So what we're gonna do is, so hip flexor, it's right up here. All right, all we're gonna do is place the ball, really press down, and sit there, right? This is gonna help that hip flexor loosen up, so we'll be able to get lower into our squats. Ugh. It hurts. So what we're doing right now is basically just breaking down that fascia from sitting down all day. So I know a lot of you guys have, you know, 9-to-5 jobs where you guys sit down at the office, you know, work on computers and whatnot. So as I said, you guys don't activate enough glute or hamstring work. You're very dominant in your hip flexors and quads from sitting down all day, so it's tight. So that causes that anterior pelvic tilt. So what we're trying to do is loosen that up so your tilt or your hip gets back into place. So all we're gonna do is we're gonna sit this on the hip flexor. We're gonna do these maybe for 5 minutes, 3 to 5, what depends on you. So find those spots and just really sit and lean. So some of you guys, it's really gonna be painful, so don't put too much weight. As you get better and as it loosens up, then you can push more weight on it. Alright, guys, so we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Pro tip, guys, yes, strengthening the hamstrings and the glutes will help, but in actuality that doesn't fix the problem. Strengthening the glutes and hips will help a bit, but what you really got to do is fix that hip flexor quad area by loosening it up. Because if you're putting so much stress on it, it doesn't matter if you're strengthening your hamstrings and glutes, because your front side is still so dominant. So what you guys got to do is do these stuff, and then stuff that I'm going to show you in a later video, guys. All right, so we're going to get the other side. Same thing, as we find that hip flexor, ball right into that hip flexor, top of that hip, and really sit and press your weight onto it. So remember, guys, if you have an imbalance, work on those imbalances. So remember, guys, sit here for a couple minutes. So if you guys just sit here for a couple seconds, it's not really gonna do anything, because imagine you've been sitting down all day. So the longer you guys do this to open it up, the more you'll be able to sit down into those squats. Or you'll be more flexible and you actually fix that mobility problem you guys have. This will help with low back tightness. Right, your hips will be able to open up. You'll be more fluid in just everyday life. So it's better in the long run. So as you get older, guys, it's really gonna affect you later on. So yeah, you guys could not stretch, right? Foam roll, do your bands and whatnot. But imagine, you're gonna get older. Your joints are not gonna be the same. So start now when you're young. All right, that's all she wrote for the softball. What we're gonna do now is take you through some anterior tilt stretches to really loosen up that hip even more, guys. So, what we're gonna do now is take you through some stretches to fix that anterior pelvic tilt of yours, right? So first step, what we're gonna do is we're gonna stretch out that hip flexor along to the quad. So, and what we're gonna do is press forward and really lean. So we're gonna sit, we're gonna push all our weight into our hip flexors and quads and really push down. So you're gonna feel a pull from here, from down. So this is gonna loosen up that hip flexor, guys, and that quad. Each time, maybe sit here for a minute or two, and then every time a minute or two passes, we're gonna step back a little bit further and further. So this is gonna really burn. So the tighter it is for you guys, the more it's gonna burn. So some of you guys can only go this far. So the more flexibility you have, the further and further you guys will be able to go later on. But work, remember, baby steps at first. Don't think, man, I'm a beast, I'm gonna do it full all the time. No, just work your ways up, guys, work it up. Remember, really push that hip, squeeze those glutes. A big pro tip when you guys do this too, I forgot. Squeeze those glutes forward. So just trying to activate those glutes to warm them up and really push down. All right, guys, same thing on the other side. Find that spot. Come straight, activate the glutes, squeeze, and push forward. Try not to use your upper body to really push down. Really try to put it into that hip flexor, into that quad, and push down, guys. Remember, squeeze those glutes, activate the glutes. Woo, feels good, guys, feels good. That hip flexor, I don't want that anterior post tilt. So this is the stuff you guys got to do if you guys don't want that, or try to prevent that, because it's hard to stop that, guys, because you guys can't quit those jobs, or you have to sit down. So do what you guys got to do to fix those imbalances, guys. Yep. Yeah. Woo. So stretch one, take you to stretch two.